Hello, hi, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you doing, Mr. Sanjay?
I'm pretty well. Thank you for asking. What about you? How's
I'm
the day?
doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you so very much. So tell me, how's your day so far?
The day was fantastic. I was best at my work, having,
Mm-hmm.
um, but there was some kind of hectic day as well. But
Hmm.
I was able to manage.
Fair
By and
enough.
large, it was good.
Okay, fair enough. Understandable, Mr. Sanjay. I'm Vandana. I'll be taking up your session today. I'm an educator and English communication trainer having 7 years of experience. Can I have your introduction in two liners, please?
This is Sanjay Sengar this side, and I hail from Madhya Pradesh.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm connecting to you from Surat, Gujarat, and I'm working as a professional to pay my bills. And I have
Okay.
completed my mechanical engineering. My background is mechanical. Yeah,
All
this is
right.
what I am.
Fair enough. Understandable, Mr. Sanjay. So, without any further ado, let's get started with today's session. Have you gone through
First
the
year.
session notes? Can I
Yeah,
assume
I
that
have
you
seen.
have?
I have seen. I have
Yes?
seen Sesame Modern.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can we get started with the same? Because it seems pretty interesting and also a great topic for discussion as well.
first year, first year.
Yeah, great. Can we go to the page number 2 and have a quick discussion? There's a quick activity and it's intriguing as well.
Person we love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The activity is all about understanding or trying to know the perspective as to how we can gaze a person through their fashion sense. The first question is: person A is often spotted in wrinkled shirts and unpolished shoes at office. So what's your first impression, or what are the thoughts that comes to your mind when you see this person?
Okay, so I think it is for second one. Person B loves experimenting with clothes or
No,
bright
no,
colors.
no,
Which
no. The
one?
first one. The first one. Person A is often spotted in wrinkled
Okay, okay.
shirts and unpolished shoes at office. So,
Mm-hmm.
what this
Person
particular, yeah,
often spotted a wrinkle shirts in unpolished
unpolished
shoes
shoes
at
at office.
office.
So, how do they
Yeah.
communicate as a person when they're wearing or when they are dressing up themselves in such a manner?
Undoubtedly, he's, I think, demonstrating himself like which kinds of knack he has in their life. And
Hmm.
he is not disciplined. If he
Yes,
cannot polish his shoes and he cannot press, what we use,
iron.
iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he cannot iron his clothes. So what he will do, and definitely he will be scolded in the office,
Mhm.
and somebody will pay attention towards him, and definitely that would be weird actually, and even he will, I think, he will not feel nice at that time.
Yeah, sure. But have you come across any such person in your work life wherein there's one particular person who doesn't care of their dress sense and they're just carefree about it?
It's been a long time, but I used to see such types of person.
Mm-hmm.
But management was not paying attention at that time. I used to point out at that time. You should have ironed your clothes. Yeah,
Yeah.
why you have worn your
Oh,
clothes in such a way? And
yes.
uh, yeah, but it's been long time. And sometime, actually, I'm working one of the Mansis, and actually we have kind of rough and tough work. So I
Hmm.
cannot polish my shoes. Uh, but having said, however, I do iron my clothes. It should be productive. It should be fruitful, right?
Hmm. It should be
I
presentable.
think
Mm-hmm.
presentable. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
presentable.
Mm-hmm.
Shoes is like somehow there will be no problem if you haven't polished your shoes, but you should look presentable.
Fair enough. Understandable. So let's go for the second one now. And then there's this person B who loves experimenting with clothes of bright colors and bold patterns. What can you gaze?
So we love experimenting with clothes of bright colors and bold pattern.
Yeah.
When I was younger, like when I was in college, so I used to wear such types
Okay.
of clothes, and because I was intrigued to wear of such types of clothes, and
Uh-huh.
I was not aware that that would be weird, but that was the time, and when my colleagues and my friends, fellows were telling that, yeah, you are looking great.
Okay.
I used to wear orange color and yellow color,
Oh,
and which had bright color,
yeah, the bright
uh,
colors, yes. Mm-hmm.
bright color. So it is subjective, and everybody has their own choices. And but I
Agreed.
think if the things are weird, so I think we should avoid wearing of all these things.
Sure. Fair enough, understandable. And you mentioned that you belong to mechanical engineering field, and I'm sure you might have come across many people who prefer wearing such bright colors even in your office.
So office, no, when I was in engineering, so my colleagues used to wear, but nowadays I am working as a professional, and
Yeah, that's what.
we wear company uniform.
Hmm.
There will be no
Wow.
chance. There is no chance to wear such types of clothes.
Okay.
We are bound to wear only uniform, company uniform.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And the last one, person sees a strong advocate of vegan clothing and vegan makeup as well. What are your thoughts on such kind of a person who is just into very mundane clothing or vegan clothing and vegan makeup?
What does the mean of vegan clothing? Vegan.
Vegan clothing, as in they do not want to harm the animals, and they do not want to go for the polyester or nylon or georgette. They prefer having the linen and the cotton. And vegan makeup is completely the
Okay.
herbal makeup, which is free from animal cruelty.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it means which is made from cotton and
Yeah.
polyester, all these things?
Yes. No, no. Polyester
Okay.
is completely again the mix of other few fabrics. Cotton is
Mm-hmm.
pure in its form. So yeah.
Cotton, cotton. Mm. I usually wear cotton items, and
Mm-hmm.
so I would love to say that I would say that it is good, and it is comfortable, quite comfortable cotton shirt,
Yes.
cotton t-shirt, and what should I say? Rest like.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Mhm.
understandable. Just one quick information, even I did not know about this. I came across a particular video on social media wherein it was talking about the frequency of energy the clothes that give us when we wear them. And cotton and linen are such fabrics which gives highest frequencies for us in terms of energy when we wear them, and when we are going for man-made fabrics like polyester or nylon or something like that, they not only drain away the energy from us, but they also do not give the vibes or the good feeling to us. So mostly people who
Right.
wear cotton or linen and something, they are in
Cotton.
the highest form of energy. I didn't know about this, and maybe this
Right.
is one reason our forefathers or the earlier generation, they were all calm and composed, and they did not have
Mhm.
this flashy lifestyle. Yeah.
Right, right. When I used to wear a polyester and all these things, so I used to not feel nice. Even
Yes.
in the summer season, I used to feel sticky. And
Huh.
I think, yeah, so I think the polyester was attracting sun rays, and
Yes.
we used to sweltering at that time after wearing
Very
the
much.
polyester. So
Yeah.
cotton is quite comfortable,
Mm.
and we feel nice.
Yes. And
Mm.
it also gives a sense of energy and sense of dignity, I feel. When you wear cotton, you're all good, and it just adds value. Well, moving further, let's try to discuss on this particular topic or the question that we have. Well, many a times people, let's take Mark Zuckerberg. I hope you're quite aware that he always prefers wearing the same cloth, just one gray t-shirt and a black pant or something like that. Mark Zuckerberg, and also Steve, the founder of Apple. They always prefer wearing only one color of cloth in order to save time, because that helps them to remove the factor of choosing clothes. They think that choosing cloth itself is a big task. And
Yes.
that time, yeah, whatever that time they can save, they try to put it in their productivity. And also, another thing is when we wear a certain cloth, it gives away a certain sense to other people, as we discussed so far through the activity. So, what's your
Mhm.
take on this? Do we actually communicate to our clothes or do we not?
If we are keep on I think if we are keep on searching the clothes, so definitely we will goof around and we will waste our time.
Yes.
Uh, however, I think if we have like 4 or 5 clothes, so we can choose. But I think we shouldn't waste our time, and we should get rid of wasting the time. Mm, and that would be his like knack, and uh, I think he wouldn't have been trying to waste his time. So that's why uh, he 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 wouldn't be choosy,
Yes.
I think. But
Yeah.
I think it will not take that much time that if you are choosing
Okay.
clothes are, but randomly you cannot wear anything.
Yeah.
And actually, he doesn't need anybody approval actually, and he is affluent. And if I think he will wear anything, so I think nobody will notice. And because he is affluent and he is the founder of Apple,
Perfect. Yes.
and he would have been wearing like uh, a presentable cloth, I think,
Yes. Yeah.
and that would be his next.
Okay, so another thing was the another part of this particular concept was, do you believe that the clothes that we wear, they have a power to communicate with people without having to say words? For example, maybe in a corporate field, when a person walks in, just by gazing the way they have dressed up, you get a sense of feeling that yes, this person is powerful, or something like that. Do you believe that the way we dress also has a power to communicate?
Totally. The way we dress, it sends some messages
Mm-hmm.
that if we are not like what we call whenever if we are wearing the clothes and we are not doing in our shirt, and so that means
Tuck in.
you are
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you here. You can
is
use the word tuck in when we are wearing the
in.
shirt, and if it's
Okay,
not tucked in, yeah.
okay. So we are not tucking. So it so it demonstrates your lethargic nature, and it is not. It will definitely show that you are not professional
Hmm.
and you are not taking care of your professionalism.
Hmm.
The way we dress, it shows something. And
Hmm.
yes,
Okay.
it is factual that we should wear perfectly.
Yeah, fair enough. So the word or the phrase that you can always use for putting your shirt in is tuck in. You can say the person tucked in the shirt, or the person has to tuck in the shirt, or the person is tucking in the shirt. Yes, this is one quick phrase that you can use. All right. Would you want to try
Okay.
with this
Mhm.
tuck in? Would you want to make a sentence?
Again, uh, as we are
Will you go
professional, so
ahead and try making
we
a
should
sentence,
always check
please?
in.
Yeah, tuck in.
Uh, as we are professionals, so I think we should always tuck in our shirt.
Yes. Great. Lovely. Uh, mhm. Fair enough. That's great. Lovely. Okay. Now, let me give you a quick
Sure,
feedback and then we will go for another topic. Is
sure,
that
sure,
okay?
sure.
All right. Coming to the feedback, Mr. Sanjay. Yeah. First things first, I really appreciate your energy and your involvement that you have been showcasing throughout the session till this point of time. I really appreciate it. And now coming to the major part of feedback, what I really feel is you do have thoughts and your vocabulary is also good. There's no doubt about it. However, while you were speaking, I could understand that you were struggling a little bit with the pronunciation of sir and sure sound, and you were using a lot of fillers or
mm,
in between the sentences, and the flow of your entire sentence did not go as expected, or maybe that is what your desired goal is. What we can do for the next topic is, let's try to take a simplest topic which is quite familiar to you, so that you don't really have to think a lot about that particular topic, and let's see how that goes. And do not start immediately, take 10 seconds time, stay in your own composure and stay in the zone, stay calm, and let's see how your sentence flows. All right?
for sure,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah. So the topic that now we will be going ahead and discussing with is, which was your favorite subject during your school days and why did you like that subject?
Favorite subject during
Yes.
my school series. Actually, after 10th class, after clearing my 10th class, I had chosen mathematics because I was good at mathematics, and
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to become mechanical engineer, and I have become mechanical engineer. So math, I was able to solve the problem questions frequently. That's why I had chosen mathematics subject. And however, after clearing the mathematics 10th class, and I got admission in one of the best schools
Mm-hmm.
in my cities. So that was the kind of very enchanting moment for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was my favorite subject. And I studied in 11th class, in 12th class, and it was in my engineering as well because of mathematics subject. I was able to choose engineering field. So
Fair enough. See,
yes.
now if I have to gauge your fluency,
Mm,
went pretty well compared to the topics that we were discussing
mm,
so far. I hope
mm.
you might have recognized it as well. You did not use a lot of
Right,
fillers and you did not
right.
stop, right?
Mm,
So let's do one thing. Whenever you come for the session for the next time onwards, try to take up topics that are not familiar. Obviously, you won't be taking any topics that are quite familiar to you, and try challenging yourself, wherein you do not have to start immediately, and if you feel or if you get the urge to go for a long filler like and all of that, just pause, don't say anything, just
yeah.
go quiet for 2 to 3 seconds and it's okay. Over the time you will get hold of the fluency that you're really desiring for, and things will fall into place. Okay.
Yes.
All right, fair enough. So let's go for the last page, I guess, third, yeah, page number 4. And there are a few phrasal verbs which might be helpful for you because I see that your vocabulary is really good. And these 4 phrasal verbs can add up to your vocabulary and it can enhance your vocabulary even more. So far, we did learn the meaning of tuck in, and there is now cuff up and slip on and layout. Can we try making a sentence with slip on?
Sleep on.
Yeah.
What does it mean of sleep on? Put on
Put on
clothing
clothing
quickly and
quickly and easily, like just whatever your hands can reach, you're just putting it on and then you're just ready to go. For example, to go to a shop quickly when there's no time to choose a cloth, so you just slip on whatever is there and you just move ahead.
okay. In the nick of time, I can sleep on my clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, can we go for cuff up, like wherein you have to really roll up the bottom of your pants or the sleeves? We do say this, roll up your sleeves, but then it can also be said using cuff up.
We are bound to cuff off our sleeve whenever we are working in the company.
Fair enough. And
Mm.
layout.
Clothing and accessories in preparation. Mm. I do layout whenever uh, I'm heading to for any solemn occasion.
Mm, what occasion? I did not get it. I'm really sorry.
Solemn occasion. What
Okay,
is this actually?
solemn, SOLEMN. That's what you meant?
Right. I
Yeah,
think
solemn.
I'm pronouncing wrong.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. No problem.
Mhm.
I am now trying to put a particular. I'm sorry, I just missed it. I am putting or just writing, typing this tongue twister in the chat box. She says seashells on the seashore. And try pronouncing it.
Okay, actually, I used to read it,
Okay.
but
Can we do this?
yeah, I left using actually. Uh, she she sell
Uh-huh.
she shell on the seashore.
Okay, this particularly helps you with the improvement of your sir and sure sound. She sells seashells on the seashore. This is how the flow has to be. Once you get
Mhm.
this flow, nobody is going to stop you when it comes to the fluency because trust me, Mr. Sanjay, when I say you do have good vocabulary, you do have it. And please do not let go of that and do not waste it because of the minor mistakes. I hope you are getting my point, right? You
I'm
have
getting, I'm
this,
getting.
yeah, you have this 80% which is correct in form, and you are in this form just because of the 20% you're falling back. And that doesn't really look good. When you can work on
Right, right.
20%, everything just falls into place. So please try to repeat this tongue twister as much as possible on day to day basis.
Okay,
If not possible for
okay.
now, or maybe you can give it a try
Mhm.
now. Just try to say this 2 to 3 times continuously back to back.
Mhm. He sells seashells on the seashore.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. She
Yeah.
sells seashells on the seashore.
Once again.
She sells seashells on the seashore.
Okay. Let me give you a word. We have this word in Hindi, shore. Shore macha raha
Sure.
hai. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is the shore that you'll have to be pronouncing for the shore that is there in the last. Okay. And the
Mhm.
same shore you have to use for she and also for the shell. So keeping that in your mind, you can try saying she sells seashells on the seashore. Right? Don't go with the fact that you're not able to pronounce it to something. Try to find an easier way, as I gave you the word shore already. Just forget that this particular shore is an English word. Just assume that this is a Hindi word and then try saying it. Can we do it?
Should I try, man?
Yeah, yes, Mr. Sanjay. Last one time.
She sells on the seashore.
Yeah, now it's better comparatively to what you said so far. This is good, Mr. Sanjay. Well, now let me give you a quick suggestion or a recommendation, maybe. What happens is when we listen to English more and more, our brain starts registering that particular language. You can try doing that in order to enhance your entire sentence construction. I'm not saying that your sentence construction were wrong. No, that was not the point. The point was you do have a little bit of mother tongue influence because Hindi happens to be your mother tongue. That,
I have
yeah,
empty
yeah,
influence.
yes, that is there. So try to build your own accent. Try to have your own accent, which no person should be able to beat. And when you speak in English, nobody should be able to recognize that Hindi is your mother tongue. So that is the level you need to reach, and people should come to you and like they should be amazed saying, "Is Hindi really your mother tongue? Because you do not sound so. Your English is really good." That's how, or that's the goal that you need to keep for yourself, given the factor that you have a good vocabulary, you have good engagement skills, and you have good thought process and articulation as well. As I said, 80% is really good. Let's work on the 20%. Okay.
Percent is, I think I'm over the moon if I'm 80% okay.
Yeah, as I said, the
I used to,
vocabulary and all of that, yes.
I used to think that I'm below 50%.
No, but
And
I really feel that you're there because vocabulary is one important thing and the articulation is another thing. You're putting your thoughts in a very systematic manner. So it's good.
until sometime I run out of thought, I run out of word, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting problem while framing the sentences.
Mm-hmm. It's
Sometimes it
okay.
happens,
Yeah.
and sometimes it depends on mood as well,
Yeah.
because it is not our mother tongue, and
Yes.
I think it will
True.
take time
Yeah.
to to feed
Grasp.
into our mind.
Yeah, and to have the retention of the words as well. So, not to worry about it. First, let's
Mhm.
work on your pronunciation and the mother tongue influence. Later on, everything will fall into place. All right? Okay. Yeah. So, this is it
Okay.
from my end, Mr. Sanjay. I hope my feedback works and the recommendation also works. So, let's see you in the next session then. Have a great time
Sure,
ahead.
sure, sure. Have a great day, man. Let's call
Thank
it a day.
you. Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.